Bones. I got myself on a timer because this is probably my third attempt, but anyway. Where I left off, I just wanted to quickly tell you that I am an artist. I was an illustration major when I was in college. I delved into acting, modeling. I did a play, and it was an acting bug that bit me, and I fell in love, and I tried to get all kinds of acting work and modeling work, and I thought I was going to be Hollywood, and not exactly catwalk, but maybe a toothpaste commercial or something like that. But then motherhood came, and I stopped everything. I wanted to dedicate my life to my kids. But then, as soon as my second son was born, and a year and a half later, my whole world just upside down. Autism is the worst thing you can ever go through with anyone. The person who's going through it, depending on their condition, they don't know. There's a joy in my son. He is so happy. And then there are times where you can tell that he's frustrated and he can't communicate. And he wants to say something, and you can tell he just wants the words to come out, and it can't, or it doesn't come out right. I didn't know what it was. I was lost about it. I started getting online. I was researching about it. My husband has a cousin with autism who's 30 years old now. He's living on his own, but can you imagine 30 years ago as opposed to now? Life was too different. Everything that happened with me, all, the sicknesses, everything, I never put two and two together and thought that my kids would be affected. And my son was affected from it. After a diagnosis 2 months later, when it wasn't enough, that God said, don't think about working, my dear. You have a son to tend to. I said, okay, maybe I can go work, maybe. Then I started getting pain in my ankle, in my right foot. And by the time the end of August rolled around on that year, I had an inverted foot. It was inverted 40 degrees to the left. And I went to see 2 orthopedists and a foot doctor. I had a cast on for a month. Didn't do anything. And by the time I went to see a surgeon and dealing with my autoimmune issues, tests, seeing other doctors, I think I've seen about 6 doctors in the course of 3 months, that I did not have surgery for that foot of mine until December of that year. And I will show you my before picture and the way my feet look now. But because it is Halloween, I'm saying this is bones that I have in my closet, bones to pick on, which is the pharmaceutical industry, and then bones with the world. Because I found out so much staying home in the past 2.5 years than I could ever even fathom my entire life. And it's not just to do with vaccines and drugs and the medical industry. It just goes on and on from there. Government, country, Hollywood industry, music industry. It just doesn't stop. There's so much pain in this world, so much violence, and so many people are getting sick and dying for things that they shouldn't be getting sick about or they shouldn't be dying from. But there's just too much going on behind the scenes. And God said to me, you have to be home for this. And I had to make you stay home, and this was the only way. 150 pairs of shoes, and I'm only down to 5 pairs. I thought I was Sarah Jessica Parker from Sex and the City. That lifestyle, out. My son's therapy at home had 5 therapists come in and out of my apartment for a year and a half. I had to put on a facade, bravery, to be tough. But inside I was, take a bone, you snap it in half. That's how I felt. I'm looking at the time because I'm trying to pace myself here, but God led me back to this point. He saw how much I was so much of this world that the only way to get me to finally look at him, finally pay attention, was to literally break my bone down. And it had to be my feet, literally, to keep me grounded. I am so thankful. I can't tell you, I can pull my hair out, I can scream about it. I have my days where I cry, but then I also think I'm saved. I love my Lord, my God, so much. I'm blessed. My son is blessed. My husband's blessed. My older son is blessed. We're all blessed, this family. And I really, really can only hope that maybe somehow my videos are helping. And that's my story, basically, in a nutshell. But I just wanted to show you quickly. I only have a few more minutes. I figured, hey, it's Halloween. Might as well just give you something to freak out about, right? So here we go. That is my feet in August of 2009. You can see my right foot was already inverted completely at that point. Okay. Should I have the markers on? Here are my feet now. And it's hard to see because obviously, hold on for a second. Not working. Patient, my friends. Okay, here we go. Here's my feet, August 2009. Here are my feet today. And there you have it. Thank you all for your patience. God bless. I love you. See you soon.